Carey Price versus Andre Vasilevskiy. Montreal versus Tampa in Game 3 of the 2021 Stanley Cup Finals. Hey, everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs pregame show. This is the first game, Stanley Cup final game in Montreal since the 1993 Stanley Cup. And it's also the first time that at the Bell Center that there will be a Stanley Cup final game. So that's very interesting. Hey, everybody, let's use here. I got to go over here to do that. Hey, Franco, Jack Newell, Daryl, and Johnny Hockey. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, Franco, I actually just said that there. Yeah, it's the first time since the Bell Center opened that Montreal will be in a final game, Stanley Cup Finals game. And it's pretty good. I'm really happy to see that, and it's about time. Hey, Hockey Junkie, how's it going, buddy? I'm doing good. Excited for the game tonight. Excited. First time in the Bell Center for a Stanley Cup final game. So, I don't know. I think Dominic Ducharme being back behind the bench is going to give him a bit of a lift. Being home with last line change in front of some fans. I wish it was more fans, but it's not. I think this can give them a lift, and I'm hoping for the best tonight. I really am. Listen, if they don't win tonight, it's kind of so it's kind of a must-win game for Montreal. Hey, NHL Hockey News Reports, how's it going? Long time. How's it going? Yeah, so it's kind of a must-win game here tonight for Montreal. So a bit of pressure. It's not exactly backs against the wall, but it's not that far from it. So let's hope for a good response from Montreal. They've done that so far in these playoffs. When their back has been against the wall, they have come back. When the pressure's on, they've come back and they kind of win. And let's hope this continues here. Yeah, Hockey, it is a must-win game. They can't lose tonight. If they lose tonight, I mean, you're pretty much. I don't know. Has anybody come back in the Stanley Cup Finals down 3-0? I don't think so. So yeah. Hey, Galley fan, how's it going? NHL Hockey News. It's been good, but let's go Habs win tonight, and your Habs fans will love it. Yeah, well, absolutely. Hey, Johnny Hockey, good time to be back from vacation. I'm not sure where you're located, but Montreal at home should be a good game tonight. If only Montreal could just, if they could play like they did in that second period. I mean, listen, that was as close to total domination of a team that they're going to have. And that unluckiest goal with 0.3 of a second left. But they got to play like that. If they can play like that, I think they got a chance here. So they just got to dig deep and find that. Hey, Delaney. No problem. How's it going? Oh, you want to come on? I'll send you the link. I didn't send you the link to this, but I'll send you the link if you want to come on. My thoughts on Norlinder next season for being a pro. Well, yeah, I mean, he'll go to Laval. I don't think he'll make it up here yet. But I really like Norlinder. I think he's got a real shot to be an NHLer and a good one. So, yeah, it's going to be good to see him in Laval. Well, Joey, you know what? Tonight's game's going to tell a lot in that, right? If they can win tonight, well, we're coming back to Montreal, aren't we? No, maybe not. But if they win tonight, I mean, it's a different series. Hey, Mike from Nova Scotia. How's it going, Mike? So many of you from Nova Scotia or Newfoundland or just in general from the East Coast, I guess I'm going to say. It's great. It's really great. I got to get out to Nova Scotia. One of these days, I got to get out to Nova Scotia. Never know. If I get out there, I might not want to come back. Why would I want to come back to Quebec? I'm getting a little fed up with Quebec, but that's a different story. Hey, Galley fan. No, I said hello. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Let's hope Galley I'd like to see Galley score a goal tonight. That would be, I mean, he's due. He's due and deserving of scoring a goal, that's for sure. So, Okay, for the guess the score contest, I have if you want to guess the score of the game, first goal of the game. So you got to. Okay, let me start over. If you guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game, you can win a $10 prize directly into your bank account. So my guess for the guess the score contest is 2-1 for Montreal tonight, and I've got Lehkonen with the first goal. So leave your comment in the chat. Leave your guess. You got to have that, Joey. You got to have the score and the goal scorer. If you don't have both, you don't win. And then I will go over all this in the morning. And if there's somebody who won, I will be sending you $10 via Interac. If Montreal is going to win, I think they literally got to keep Tampa to 1 goal. Not going to be easy, but I don't see them. Like, if Tampa scores 3, I don't know how Montreal scores 4 against Vasilevskiy. Unless, for some lucky reason for Montreal, Vasilevskiy is just totally off his game. And, I don't think that's going to happen. Hey, Roger LaCourse, how's it going? Well, if we could play like they did in the second period, right? So if they can do that a whole game like that, then I think we got a chance here, right? And I think that's what they're going to have to do, unless by chance Tampa and Vasilevskiy come out flat. If that could happen, Montreal could steal a game here easily, and then maybe steal another one. Johnny Hockey, it can be done, but it must start tonight. There's no more time to wait. It's got to be tonight. Hey, MJ, how's it going? Hey, Joey, the overtime, that's cool that you called it, but don't worry. Like, if it doesn't go to overtime and it's 3-2, which is, you'll still win. So don't worry. I don't need the overtime, but cool that you gave that. Oh, NHL Hockey News, I agree with you. I mean, I don't see it happening. I'm just saying these are the options, right? They've got to find a way to beat him. That's flat out how it is. And don't count on him making too many mistakes. I don't see that happening with him. So they've got to move him around in the net. If they don't move him around and all that, I don't see how they're going to score more than 1 goal. NHL, yeah, they're expensive to go. Yeah. Where's Luna? I didn't see Luna in there. Johnny Hockey, you think he's underrated? I don't think he's underrated. I really don't. But honestly, I don't think Montreal's really tested him yet, like for the game. Like maybe on a shot here and there, but I don't think he's been tested as far as the whole game goes. Even though he had 43 shots, I don't think it was like you know what I mean? They got to get in. They got to move him around side to side. They got to do something and put pressure on him more than they have. Top row is $5,000. It's ridiculous to go. I wouldn't go. Listen, Tampa's got a great team. They got good, they got really good depth, and they have a great team. And it's going to be really hard for Montreal to beat them. That's just the way it is. That doesn't mean that Montreal cannot beat them. That's those two things saying Montreal can win and that Tampa is like a really great team. Those two things can be true. There you go, Darcy. Montreal's done it before from 2-0. I don't know. I don't think any team has done it 3-0, but Montreal's done it down 2-0. I don't know. Is that the only time? It's not the only time in the NHL anyway that teams come back from 2-0. Mike, yeah, but I don't think Luna's on, so I don't know who you're talking to exactly. By the way, if you're having a good time, give a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see more Habs stuff, subscribe, ring the notifications bell. That'll get you your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge right here at Talkin' Habs. And I do videos all year long. This channel does not stop. It might slow down slightly in the summer or in the off season because we're in the summer now. but I don't stop making videos. So, consider subscribing. Hey, Pete. I thought it's goal, Habs goal. Don't change your slogan now, man. NHL hockey news. You know what? I got to think that Dominic Ducharme's been doing that while he was off. And I think it's going to be really interesting to see if there's a difference in the coaching between Ducharme and between I can't remember his name now. I hate that. Anyways, you know who I'm talking about. And we'll see. We'll see how much of it was Ducharme's coaching and how much of it was fill in the name because I can't remember it. Yeah, I know. It's right there. I can't remember it. So that's the way things go, eh? What are you gonna do? It's Kyle Dubas's fault. Thank you, Joey. Luke Richardson. So I wanted to see how much was Luke Richardson in the games and how much was Ducharme. You know, like if there's a difference with Ducharme there, you know that Richardson was actually doing a lot of coaching. I'm just interested to see if that is the case. So Johnny Hockey, so we've done it twice, is what Johnny Hockey is saying. At least I thought so. We've done it more than once. Coming down back from 2-0. Deegan, exactly. And just the moves that the coach makes while the game is being played in the period that they're in, there's a difference there, right? Because that's got to be Richardson making quick decisions. He doesn't have time to, you know what I mean? So I want to see what kind of difference there is. Hey, Hockey Junkie, no problem. If you watch my blooper video, I got one where I couldn't remember my own name. So, hey, I think today I had a blooper today making my video. I remembered my name, but I couldn't remember what I was supposed to say after my name. So, hey, it happens. It's the fun part of doing this. And it is fun. I like not that I like making the bloopers, but I absolutely love the fact that I can go and make a little blooper reel. And, I don't mind laughing at myself. I think it's funny. And it is a lot of fun to do this. And so why not? Why not share it? Because there are bloopers and I lost a bunch of them, right? So anyway, going forward, I will make some. I make less than I used to, but I will. I made 2 today. One was sort of a blooper. The other one definitely was. So anyways, I imagine I'm looking forward to making bloopers. But you can't do them on purpose. That's the thing. You can't do them on purpose because then it's not, you can tell. So, and when I get better, as I'm getting better at doing this, I guess, and remembering what I'm supposed to say and getting it out there, I make less bloopers. It's crazy. It's funny because, you want to be, I do this perfectly one take, but it's not as fun because then you got no byproduct after. Hey, that's right, Hockey Junkie. But they're fun, right? You make mistakes and they're fun. As long as if you can't laugh at yourself, in a good-natured way, right? If you can't laugh at yourself and some of the stuff you do, then I don't know. Maybe you're too uptight. And at least in that, I'm not too uptight about it. If I make a mistake, so what? It's funny. I love bloopers. When I watch other people, I love bloopers. That's why I like to do them. Johnny Hockey, yeah, sort of. I mean, it makes a case for it, right? I mean, it's their depth is better. The team all around has more talent, so yeah. But the thing is, it's not against the rules. So the only way that to say, well, it's not fair, put an asterisk. It's not because it's not against the rules. What they got to do is they got to change that in the next collective bargaining agreement. Is make it a way where that can't really happen. Because believe me, if Marc Bergevin had the opportunity to do something like that, he'd have done it, right? Without a doubt. So to say that about Tampa, that's wrong, or whatever, cheaters, your team would do it too. So because it's in the rules. So that's why I'm not complaining about it. It is what it is, right, Steve? If you're out there, it is what it is, and everybody's playing by the same rules as far as that goes, and that's how it is. Better release the beast. Crikey! Jeff, that's actually, I can't disagree with that, right? And I said it in my video today that, if they don't score more than one goal, you're not going to beat Tampa. You're just not. So the offense here is really where the fault is. They have to find a way to beat Vasilevskiy. I think literally the way they're playing and everything, that's the one thing that is missing. If they could start beating Vasilevskiy, this is a different series. So, I think the defense is playing well. I think everything's playing well. And I think Tampa's defense is giving enough that Montreal should be able to score. If you can get 43 shots, you should be able to score. Oh, yeah, I didn't give anybody the link. I'm going to give you it now. Just give me a sec. I'll try to talk while I'm doing this, but yeah. So I think, if anybody's really, really looking for blame here to give, it's really on the offense. A power play could chip in a little bit more would be nice. Like that. So first of all, Carey Price. Wait, that cannot be the link. Okay, that cannot be the link. Hang on a second. I've never seen that. Oh, it seems to say that is the link. I'm going to send it to you. Let me know if it gives you a problem, because I don't know. It looks like a weird link. All right. Where were we? Bye-bye. Yeah, I mean, they got to come up with something, right? I don't know what it'll be. I mean, I don't have a solution necessarily to that, but it's a loophole that they kind of have to close in the way somehow. Hey, John, how's it going? I'm not sure. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'm not sure. Romanov, I'd like to see Romanov in here. Tatar, at this point, I don't know. There's a reason why he hasn't been brought back in. And listen, Lekkonen's playing really well. So I think it just signals that they don't have plans to move forward with Tatar. And he's only coming in unless if there's an injury and they need to put him in. I think that's so. I don't know. Could Tatar help? I guess on the offense he definitely could. He's not shabby on defense, but he's not a typical playoff performer. So I don't know that putting him in is going to guarantee anything. 3-car pileup on Vazzy. You know what, Tony? You make a good point in that we're not getting anybody in front of the net enough. There's not enough net presence. And in the last game, Perry stands in front of the net a bit and they score. So, Ray J, yeah, Ray J. You can call me Ray and you can call me Jay. Is that where your name comes from? I love that bit. Hope Price steals the game from Montreal. He needs to be better than Vaz. It's not that Price was bad, because he's not bad. He's just unlucky. Most of the goals he's given up, I don't know that even Vasilevskiy stops those. So maybe Montreal needs to get in there and do some of those things in front of Vasilevskiy, and then we have a few more goals. But yeah, I don't know that Price has been bad necessarily. Jeff, yeah, I've been hearing too. People think that his pads are bigger and this is bigger. And I say they get measured a couple times a year at least, don't they? So everybody's equipment, as far as I know, is the same. I don't see it. So, and I was hearing Vasilevskiy looks so much bigger than Price. I've seen pictures them side by side. I don't see it. Vasilevskiy is the best goalie in the league right now. That's it. That's all there is to it. I mean, that's all there is to it. So we're up against the best. And listen, if we can beat the best, then what are you? You're the best. Who's getting blown out? Nobody's getting blown out. Drew, what's up? There's no game on yet. Game's on in 40 minutes. Well, it'll puck drop about 8:15, but Mike, exactly. Guys in front of the net, traffic in front of the net, get some dirty goals from the dirty areas, Got to do it. Ray J, you're absolutely right. Price got him there. I'm not complaining about Price, not at all. Matt, that Edmonton's got a few. That was just a little bit too nonchalant to pass the puck that way, and I'm sure he won't make that mistake again tonight. And I'm sure they're going to be ready. I'm not worried about Montreal being ready to play tonight. It's just, what can they do? They got to do their best. Everyone's got to play like at their best all game long, and then maybe they're going to win. But it's going to require that. All right, everybody. He's in the building. Elvis, smoking a cigarette. All right. How's it going? Hey, Delaney.
Oh, pretty good, man. I was going to come on last night when Erica went down, but I decided to fall asleep.
No problem. It was just to get together.
But I was really touched with the people that were concerned and checked in and say, hey, where are you too? Like yourself.
Yeah, we were all trying to, hey, where the hell is he? We told him to get here. For me, it was just, I told you to be there and you weren't. And I was just, no, I'm just bugging you. You got to obey more. You froze there, buddy. Are you still alive? Okay, well, he froze. He'll be back in a sec. What he's talking about, we had a get together last night.
I shouldn't
the mods, but yeah, I know you froze on my end anyway.
I feel no, I mean everything is perfect this way. I got full bars, and I'm on my parents' Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it could be StreamYard. The other day when someone was saying they were having trouble, the next day I got an email from StreamYard saying StreamYard was having the trouble. If I noticed anything, and they said, yeah, we noticed you were on at that time, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, it was StreamYard, so it just could be StreamYard. Nothing I can do. Ask for some money.
So this is a must-win tonight?
Yeah, it's a must-win, without a doubt. What do you figure?
I'm actually confident that we're going to get this one. If 2-1, I just with Deschamps back and stuff. I don't know. Maybe that's.
I got it 2-1. I figured 2-1. Montreal's not really going to score much more than 2, right? The way it's been going, they ain't getting much more than 2. And so they got to keep Tampa down to 1. Literally, they got to keep them down to 1 goal, and then they can have a chance to win.
No, it's last game was very disappointing. Like I said, I was watching it with the guy that made me a Habs fan by force, but and watching him play so well and just a couple of mistakes and not watching Tampa all year, I didn't realize how well, if you make one mistake, they're going to pounce.
Yeah. It's a good team. It's a good team. There's no doubt in my mind this. There's no doubt in my mind of this. Tampa's a better team than Montreal, right? To me, there's no doubt. And I don't mind saying that, and it's not a knock on Montreal. But it doesn't mean that Montreal cannot beat Tampa, right? Because those two things can be true. So that's what I'm hoping. But they're a better team. Montreal's going to have to play at their absolute best and do what they did in that second period to beat them. I think it's the only way.
Oh, that last goal!
Yeah, I know that
we scored, and then a few minutes later, that my cousin looked at me, was like, "I think that might have been a death blow."
We were talking about that
for that game, right?
You know what? I'm going to say this: if Montreal say loses tonight and goes on to lose the series, I'm going to say that goal at the end of the second period, that's the one that did it. But I don't think that means that it's over tonight, right? They got a good opportunity here, and as our friend Jeff always tells me, it's not a series until
you seem to be froze up.
Yeah, I know you froze up. Oh, did I? No, you did. Somebody froze. Anyway, as Jeff says, it's not a series until until
It
both
seems
teams
that
play
on
at
my
home.
end we take turns going to the black screen of death with the
Not on
swirly
mine.
thing.
Mine is just you.
Really?
I check on my time. The time is running normally. When there's a problem, my time will stop. So I don't know. Nobody's complaining in the chat, so I have a feeling it could be on your end. You're in Newfoundland. Who knows what the weather's like?
Well, I'm down in the shed to enjoy a recreational cigarette. It's raining in Newfoundland because that's what it does here.
Oh, there you go. That's the reason for it. You got some weather there. That's what's causing the freezing. Okay, let's see what they're saying in the chat. Man. First of all, Hockey Junkie, he's a fan. Holy shit, Hockey Junkie's a fan of yours. Hockey Junkie, I was trying to do. That's my imitation of you. That's it. Holy shit. Mm-hmm. That's all I got. Speaking of Hockey Junkie, the Habs will play flawlessly in their own end of the rink as well. Tampa will have to play flawlessly. Excuse me. Tampa is too dang talented up front. They pounce on turnovers. Yeah. Well, that's it. They're gonna have to. They're literally, I don't know any other way to put it, but they got to play the way they did in period 2, because in period 2, I mean, they had them on their heels, right? They outplayed them completely in period 2, except a damn goal.
Oh, I mean,
whoop! Nah, you're breaking up too much, bud.
What was the final shot total after?
43-23 for Montreal. Montreal outshot them by 20 shots. But if you look at the shots, they weren't great shots. Go ahead.
No. I mean, they weren't, but some of them were. They all weren't bad.
No, but they got it. They got to get in front more.
Honestly, it reminded me. Yes, Corey Perry needs to use his size more. Like, this is the first series where I found where Perry parked in front of the net.
Okay, we're gonna have Delaney. I'm gonna have to say that we're gonna cut you out here because you're breaking up too much. So I can't even get a whole sentence from you. So I'm gonna take you out here. But thanks for being on and trying. But I'm sure it's the weather over there. But you're breaking up too much. So we'll see you later, okay, bud? Yeah, it's too bad. Damn weather. That's what happens sometimes. It's the weather. It's either here or there, but I mean, the weather will do that. Jeff, 14 block shots, true. That's why they got to get in front. They got to get in closer. Johnny Hockey, true. The first game, they weren't. They were cutting out our breakaways, but I noticed in game 2, Montreal was able to get those, those stretch passes for breakaways, and they got a few like that. So if they can keep doing that, but they got to still, either way, they got to get in front of the net, and they have to move them around like cross ice passes. They got to move them around in that crease. Tony, chat ain't lagging, it's delayed. No, it's definitely, it's on his end because of the weather. No big deal, it happens. Jeff, I gotta tell you, I don't even know. I don't know if 2 goals might be. You think they can score 3 against Vasilevskiy? I don't know. I think it's got to be down to 2-1. I don't. I see you there, Delaney. You cut out. Hey, Steve, how's it going? I don't know. If they give up 2 goals, I don't know if that's if it's. I don't know. Maybe they'll get to overtime, and then it might be 2-2 going into overtime. I just don't think in regulation that they can get 3 goals. I really don't feel it tonight, unfortunately. But then again, like I said, Vasilevskiy could have a bit of an off night. Like maybe he'll make a couple of mistakes and he'll give up a couple of goals. That could happen. Wow, Steve, 40. It was 19 degrees here for the high. It was a cool day. I was thinking about you guys out there, thinking, man, they'd be so jealous right now. But now you are, because I told you now. Ray J, well, I think the Habs proved that they can. From yesterday's second period, they proved it. Hockey Junkie, good point there. If they can get an early goal, it could throw him off his game. They got to do whatever they can to throw him off his game. Well, Delaney, there you go. You're too far from the Wi-Fi. Wow. There you go, man. Anyway, your link's still on. I'm on for another 10 minutes, so your link's still good. Yeah, Tony, their depth is really good. You got to watch like every line. Mike, exactly. I've been saying it. I think all this whole playoff, not the whole playoffs, but definitely the finals. Yeah, you got to win one period at a time. One period at a time. Try to win one period, and you can even break it down to shift by shift, or in 5-minute increments. Win the first 5 minutes, and then eventually win the period. And they got to do it like that. If you can't think of the whole game. One shift at a time. Yeah, Jeff, I don't disagree with that, but right now the Habs aren't scoring that. They are capable on a good night, but are they capable against this goalie? I don't know. I don't disagree with you that any team scoring 2 goals or less, you're not going to win a lot of games in the NHL. It is not going to happen. But it is playoff hockey. Scoring will naturally be down a bit in playoff hockey, and I think they kind of need to win this one 2-1. Johnny Hockey, yeah, I think because they're 11-2, I think, when they score the first goal. So it's kind of imperative to get that first goal. Ray J, good point. Maybe Price steals a game tonight. Like literally going to have to steal a game. And I don't know. It's a big task. I hope he can do it. It would be great. Franco, yeah, but now you're talking. Yeah, okay. I see the next comment is regular season because it's the playoffs. It's different. He's got a 1.95. Was it 195? He's got a 1.89 goals against. So he's given up less than 2 on average through these playoffs. So to say Montreal will be able to score 3, I don't know. But 2, yeah. So they got to keep Tampa down to 1. I mean, if you just go by the numbers. It's not to say that it can't be a 4-3 win, but I don't see that happening until it happens. Steve, absolutely it would be, right? Absolutely. Well, Jeff just kind of jinxed Price, but I mean, that's not possible, right? I mean, I know you don't think that. So I'm not saying you think that he should get that, but I mean, that's an impossibility, so it's not going to happen. Hey, Hockey Junkie, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it, man. Enjoy the game, man. Enjoy the game. Let's hope so too. From your mouth to whatever greater power you believe in's ears. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. Look, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough game for Montreal. It's going to be tough to win the series. They've got to win now 4 out of 5 games. It's going to be tough. But either way, you don't look at it like that, right? You got to look at it one game at a time and break it down that way. So the enormity of it, for them, the players, The individual one, how's it going? Moses' ears at Rick. What's that? What's Moses' ears? I don't get it. Something around with my ears? What's that mean? You young'uns, man. I don't know your vernacular. Yeah, I used to date Hope and Faith. Nice girls. Actually, I did date a girl named Faith. Yeah, that's actually not a bad Jeff. That's not a bad strategy if they can do that. I mentioned a higher power. I didn't say that word. Right? It's not the same thing. Yeah, but individual one, if they play loose and fast, though, that means you leave yourself open. So they've got to the defense has to be tight, and they've got to take advantage of opportunities that Tampa gives, and they don't give a lot of them, but they got to take advantage of them. In other words, Montreal kind of needs to play a really boring game against them, to be able to win. I don't see a high-flying game where you're trading goals that's going to work for Montreal. I would think most people would agree with that. Let's see what I got here that I have not gone over yet. Just to say, Alex Killorn will be out. So I think it was Joseph was in for him. It's the same lineup as game 2. The referees tonight are Gord Dwyer and Francis Charon. So Gord Dwyer and Francis Charon. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I heard good things or bad things about Dwyer. I think it strikes me as he's not a great ref, but we'll see. Nick Suzuki has 14 points in 19 games this playoff season, and he's got 5 points in his last 5. So Nick Suzuki definitely doing what Nick Suzuki is supposed to do, and considering it's only his second season, that's like a good. He's got great potential moving forward. Let's put it that way. So I think I saw this put on Twitter. I think all the talk about maybe Nick Suzuki being involved in any trades is out the window now. I think he's proving himself to be a player that you're keeping, and you're definitely not allowing him to go anywhere. Jeff, good point. Toffoli, I don't know, but he was almost like invisible in game 2 in my eyes. I didn't see him do anything, maybe 1 or 2 things that he got a chance, and the rest nothing significant. Gallagher's working as hard as he can, but yes, Gallagher's due, and Gallagher needs to put a goal in or do something offensively. I agree. Caulfield hasn't done anything in this finals. We need to see him get something, but he is a rookie, and I'm going to give him a pass if nothing much happens because he's a rookie. Anderson's been working his ass off, and he's due to get something offensively now again. Petrie, that hand of his, we don't know how bad it is. We don't know if it's still bothering him. But in general, the veterans need to step up. Johnny Hockey, I haven't forgotten KK. I don't remember the reason you're mentioning that, but I definitely haven't forgotten KK in anything. But KK I kind of agree. For me, KK, I wouldn't move him, but has he done what Suzuki has? No, but he's done things in different ways too that Suzuki hasn't. So yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I don't want to see KK go anywhere. Tony, yeah, I would agree with that. Jeff, yeah, I'm interested to see if Ducharme does any kind of line juggling during the game. Ray J, absolutely. And it's imperative. I mean, they don't win tonight. I don't know. Has anybody checked? Has any team in NHL history come back in the finals from 3 games down? 3 games to nothing, I mean. Evans is dressed for the game. Who's out then? Lecky is out. Well, if anybody wants to know, listen, if Lehkonen is out and Evans takes his place, it's not a knock on Evans in any way. I'm not saying anything that would be a knock on Evans. But if you're thinking that, well, Tatar's not coming into play. Whatever the reason, Tatar's not playing. Yeah, Jeff, I mean, that's a point. Tony, Montreal will burn anyway, whether they win or lose, unfortunately. Peter, but it's the pregame still. I don't know. He might be a game time decision for some reason. Yeah, go, Jeff. Jeff, I know that. Like that's that I know. I'm asking about down 3 games tonight. Like if they lose tonight, and they're down 3. Has anybody done that in the finals? Hey, old man. Everything's good. Hope you are too, man. Yeah, I'm not looking for a blowout of the water, but I'm just looking for a win. I wouldn't have my hopes up for them to blow them out of the water. That's for sure. But 2-1 win, which is what I'm kind of calling the game at. I'm going to be happy with. Darcy, yeah, I agree with you. And faceoffs, you know what? He's got plenty of time to get better, and he will get better. Yeah, Tony, I don't know if they have anything like a faceoff coach for just that. Wow. There was something about Stahl maybe being out, so maybe Evans might be in for Stahl. Do you see Stahl out there? Hey, Delaney, no problem. And if you guys, if you want to, when I come in at 8:00, if anybody wants to jump in, Delaney, jump in at 8:00. We'll talk before the game because we got like 15 minutes. So why don't you do that? I'd appreciate that too. Wow. Oh, man, 7-1. You're definitely optimistic. But, hey, you know what? All the power to you. I'd love it. So it happened once. Go Habs Go says the 1942 Leafs, of course, the Leafs, won after being down 3-0 to the Red Wings. So it's happened once. Considering how many years it's been, I guess I wouldn't count on it. All right, Delaney. All right. I don't know what my dog's doing, but she's going nuts under my desk somewhere. Scratching the carpet to get comfortable. Yeah, Jeff, Go Habs Go had that. He just a little up there. He got it as well. They're showing how to beat Vazzy. Well, let's see if they can do it. Before the Leafs curse, yeah. Well, anything before 67 was before the Leafs curse. Oh, all right, all that. Always look on the. I'm not doing that tonight. No, I didn't get in any trouble for it, but yeah, it's true. Listen, got to be a little optimistic. And game hasn't been played. Anybody calling it? I saw this. Someone put this on Twitter. Anybody calling the game a loss before the game's been played? Well, are you really a fan? Game's got to be played before it can be lost. Born to be a Hab. Yeah, I've said this before. Seen many series where you win. Everyone wins at home. So 2-0. Then it's tied up. Then it's 3-2. Then it's tied up. And then Game 7 is that one game where that a lot of times that pattern doesn't continue. And then I've seen where the road team wins on the road, all the way through. And then again, that's Game 7 doesn't always work out the way the pattern is. So this could be one of those series. You never know. Montreal wins at home. Tampa wins at home. Game 7, toss of a coin. And if anyone wants to say, no, that doesn't happen. I've seen that happen before. So, but doesn't mean it's going to happen here, but I've seen it happen. So if it can happen once before, it can happen again. Doesn't mean it's going to. But you're back. I thought I'm leaving now. And okay. But I'm leaving now. I said for 8 o'clock. Come back in at 8 o'clock.
You know what? As soon as you said it, I was like, right, never mind. Anyways.
Well, you're here now, so stay till I go. Yeah, I know. It's those funny cigarettes, eh?
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
But that's it. Everyone's got their pregame routine.
Hey, no problem there. So, okay. So,
I didn't think so.
No, you know me. Give a guess for the score tonight. If you want.
I was going to do it earlier, actually, but okay. I'm thinking 3-1 for Montreal.
And goal scorer while you're at it?
I think Anderson. He's
Anderson.
due.
All right. 3-1. I got it 2-1, and I'm picking Lehkonen. So we'll see how that works out. And,
I'll take Lecky.
yeah. Well, I'll take whatever.
Right.
Okay. I got to run and get ready for the next one. So no, but thanks for being here. Even though before whatever.
Yeah,
thanks. I appreciate it.
And, too, like I said, we're tied up the last 2 days, and yesterday there wasn't a game. I don't mind jumping on for a few minutes. It's just hard to be on for a little while in the house when I'm not home.
No, you're home now.
No, I'm actually at my folks' house.
Oh,
they have a bigger place and stuff like that. So when I get one night a week, I usually stay here.
If you want to jump in at the beginning of before the game starts, no problem. Yep. So I'll be back in about 10 minutes. So
it's really funny because that's what I thought I was doing now.
I know you didn't look at the time.
Not at all, man. I'm not gonna lie. Nope.
All right.
Jump on for 15.
Thanks everybody for being here. I really appreciate it. Hopefully we're gonna have a good result. I'll be back in 10 minutes for the actual game. The game the puck should drop about 8:15, give or take a minute or two. So we'll be back for that, and we'll hang out for the game and cheer our team on. So thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Thumbs up if you had a good time. If you're new to the channel or you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe, ring that notifications bell. That'll get you your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge right here at Talkin' Habs. Thanks for being here, Delaney, and we'll see him on the other side. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Peace out, y'all. See you in a few minutes. Bye, everybody.
Bye.